Show. Here's your hosts, Danielle and Darren.
Thank you, you're far too kind. You are now tuned into the Tech Element Show. Welcome. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Darren.
And we're going to be exploring everything technology. What are we talking about today, Darren?
Today we posed the question, is technology making life easier or is it making us lazier?
You know, that's a really good question. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Fight!
All right, so everyone knows about Google Home and Amazon Echo, but the real question is, who is going to win the race between HomeBot versus HomeBot? Who do you have, Darren?
Okay, I got Google. One, Google is Google, okay? Amazon right now costs $180 just for the HomeBot, while Google Home is $130. You can sync everything with Google. If you have Google Chromecast, Google phones, you can sync it with the HomeBot, and the personal assistant is immaculate. Like, it learns you. So I don't know. Google wins to me.
Of course, you would say Google. You are Mr. Google himself. I'm going to go ahead and go with Amazon simply because that $50 that you spend extra for Amazon is going to show up by all of the customization that you can do with the voice commands. And not only can you do dope voice commands, so it's actually like you have a personal assistant, you also can track your orders that you make through Amazon or elsewhere. And on top of that, it's just a quality device. It doesn't break. It looks like it's pretty indestructible.
Yeah, okay, but okay, Amazon, we can both agree Amazon is associated with online shopping, right?
Right.
And Google's a search engine. So, I mean, of course they'll be able to track packages. That's what Amazon does. Google has the same thing. They can get packages and stuff. You just can't track right now, but you can definitely online order with this Google bot.
Right, but see, my only concern is that the Google bot does not even have seamless interface with a Google app. So how can I trust this thing to really automate my home? Automate my home. You can put things in your Google Calendar, yes.
Exactly.
However,
it learns you. It learns you. Personal assistant learns you. That is what is going to separate Google. Amazon,
it learns you just about as much as that damn automated system does when you say, hey, can I speak to customer representative? And you have to say it 10 times. That's about how much it learns
but you also have to say, Amazon Alexa, do this, do that. Whereas Google, you can have a whole conversation and it'll learn you.
Moving on.
Future technology.
All right, so we know the future of technology is moving more towards automation. It's great. Robots are starting to take over.
Right.
However, the real question is, how comfortable are you with letting a robot perform normal human tasks for you automatically? How do you feel?
I think I'm pretty comfortable with that. Big companies like Grubhub are actually starting to explore this situation.
Right.
In 2014, a technology company called Starship Technology built a personal robot, not even a personal robot, a 6-wheel robot to deliver packages. And it costs less. It costs like $1 per delivery for this robot, and as opposed to a $6 charge for a guy, you know. There has been no accidents since 2014, and they made like 400,000 deliveries already.
And that's all good and dandy. However, when you're talking about these robots that cost an arm and a leg literally to make, small businesses are getting squeezed out of the deal. And on top of that, the crash that just happened in Arizona is proof that there's no way around things happening with these robots, whether it be a malfunction on their part or people around them not knowing how to act and respond. I just feel that there's no emotional IQ with these robots yet, so it's going to be really hard to have something automated when other things are not.
Okay, but can you agree? Uber is not automatic all the way yet.
Right.
You know, it's not a robot. It's still a guy behind there. So with that crash, there still was a person there to control that. So that's still a human error. And could you agree that, like, trucking, it would be great for trucking, like in Wolverine. 9.5% of all highway accidents are because of trucking.
This is true.
You know, so
falling asleep behind the wheel is the number one reason why truckers get into accidents.
Exactly. So this could probably eliminate all that.
I mean, I wouldn't say eliminate because there are other people who could fall asleep behind the wheel and then
They shouldn't be driving. They shouldn't be driving.
I mean, obviously, but it does happen, and my only concern is that these robots will not have the type of response or reaction that a human will have in these critical situations. That's my only concern.
Man,
Not yet. That's all I'm saying.
I
Not
mean,
yet.
well, it's a
When
thing.
we're able to do like the Jetsons and have everybody kind of going at the same speed, then it's all good.
User review.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about one of the most hated, diabolical TV shows on Netflix right now,
right.
and I feel like there's just so much hatred spewing on the internet about it. We're going to talk about Marvel's Iron Fist. I absolutely love it. Darren has a few choice words. Go ahead.
Listen, I don't have anything good to say about it, so I'll just read what a contributor from the AV Club said, and I'm gonna paraphrase. Pretty much, wealthy white man falls into bad luck, learns karate skills, then returns as a hero. That's a basic premise for Batman Begins, Iron Man, The Arrow, Doctor Strange, and to Wolverine to an extent, you know? So I think I'm okay with Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can pass it. They're only doing it for the Defenders.
Oh, well, I, on the other hand, a fan of everything Marvel, right? Mm-hmm. I really think that this is a great opportunity to introduce a character who's kind of a conduit between universes. We know about Luke Cage now. We have the Jessica Jones series. We also have Daredevil. Now we have Iron Fist kind of melding it all together. Wonderful Rosario Dawson's coming through, super clutch. And like the Telegraph said in the UK, critics are giving it a hard time after watching only 6 episodes. Fans, we know what it is. It's great preparation for what's to come.
Isn't a critic a fan? Isn't a critic a person who wants to be entertained?
Yeah, but not
after 6
necessarily.
episodes, that's half a Netflix season. Why is it no good?
Listen, people are giving Daredevil bad reviews. Some of these same critics are giving Daredevil bad reviews, and Daredevil came hard. It was a very, very different approach for what Daredevil has normally been.
The main character is bland. He's boring. The dialogue is slow. It's just corny dialogue. You know what I mean? The fight scenes, they looked like walkthroughs.
Right.
So
no, I definitely agree with you there because the fight scenes were a little drawl in comparison to some of the other fight scenes in Marvel TV.
Right.
However, if you follow this character in the comic books or even in other comic books, right, his character is kind of corny. That's what makes him him.
I'm not talking about corny. I'm just talking about boring. He's a boring character. He's a boring character. By the time he even uses his powers, is who cares?
Who cares at this point? All right, moving on.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
So this is our segment where we talk about business, technology, the good, the bad, the ugly, things that are happening. So let's go ahead and get right into this thing.
Okay.
All right, so the good. Freaking, have you heard about Niles? Niles is the robot that Slack made so that it can learn your questions in your groups. So any question that you have, Niles is learning it, and he's able to learn different answers and pose questions if he doesn't know the answer. And that's the good.
Okay. Now, the bad is Uber grounded almost all of his autonomous fleets in the U.S. on March 24th. And that's because of that car crash.
Right.
The car that flipped over. Let's see. Local police say technology was not at fault and that the actual normal driver failed to yield at the intersection. But this does come with a whole bunch of bad stories from Uber lately, including self-autonomous car stories. So
yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, so the ugly. Facebook. Woo, Facebook. This is better than a soap opera to me, boy. Facebook continues to bite Snapchat style. If you haven't seen it, it's the Facebook add to my day feature. They are continuously doing these little jabs at Snapchat, and it feels like because they couldn't buy them, they're going to go ahead and try to be them.
Quickfire.
All right, so we are doing Quickfire based off of headlines and technology news. Okay. This is yes or no questions, so make sure you pick your side wisely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Would you use disposable toothbrushes?
Yes.
I would say yes, too.
I use disposable toothbrushes now.
Right, I was going to say disposable toothbrushes are a thing that's happening now. However, the headline was about recyclable toothbrushes. So not only are they going to be disposable, they're going to be biodegradable.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
All right, so is your home zombie apocalypse proof in 30 minutes or less?
No.
No.
Yes. No.
So the headline was that they're building these 3D homes that are zombie apocalypse proof, and it's 3D printing houses. So it's like made all out of paper. It's really ridiculous. Would you get on the smartwatch trend this year? Yes or no?
No.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm okay. Until the smart watches can teleport us, I'm okay.
I like the personal assistant on the wrist feel, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. All right, will the smartwatch trend ever catch fire? Because it feels like it's taking a real slow start here.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes, too.
And only really because they'll probably figure out how to teleport.
Oh, man, if they figure out how to teleport, we got to get a few of those.
Right.
All right, are you ready to let Amazon dress you?
No.
No, I'm going to say no as well because I'm a big girl and I'm sure Amazon can't get it right.
Nah, they won't.
The headline was Amazon is actually creating a artificial intelligence that can dress you so that you can have your fashionable do's and don'ts in your closet thanks to their robots. All right, so the last one. Do you skip the opening credits of the Netflix shows, whether it be a song or the credits? And I'm
yes
saying
and no.
No.
It really depends on me.
I really like to sing along. Is that just me or?
I think it's just you.
I mean, I love it. And I know you're like tired of The Office by now because I watch so much of it.
Right.
So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That's our show for today. How do you feel about today's subject? Is tech making life easy on us or making us lazy?
Let's make it happen, guys. Keep the convo going. Like and comment, and we'll see you Friday.